when I don't know if you want to talk about the acting in this film or in Dhruva Sarachit, whichever one, maybe that one, because or when you said right, it's like when I come to the set and I wear my costume and I put on the makeup and I have the dialect or whatever it is that like, and then you said that the magic happens, right? But between the physical things that you do and the magic happening, is there some process in between? Like, is there some maybe something in the rehearsal that what do you do to get into a role? See, because you are like we talked about the face earlier. Whether you have a beard, don't have a beard, do this, do that. After a point, your face is not going to change, right? But you have to convince us that somehow this Kunchacko Boban is different from that one.
Yeah.
How do you do that? What do you do to do that?
I don't know actually, because each film and each character is different, entirely different from each other one. So actually, in some interview, when Jitu Ashraf, the director of Officer on Duty, he said in an interview like there was an emotional sequence in Officer on Duty, and he was very tensed about the whole thing happening. He was very, like very stressed out and all, and about how I will perform, how I will be performing convincingly, if it will go overboard or like will be underplayed. He was just perplexed and confused, and he was getting the shot ready, camera, everything all good. Then he came up to me. I was sitting somewhere alone, and he thought that I am getting prepared for that particular moment or for that shot thing happening. So he came up to me and sat beside me and tapped me and asked me, "Are you ready?" I said, "Yeah." So I was hearing something, and he asked me what I was hearing. I was hearing a rock song, like Michael Jackson song or something like that. So he was like astonished. He thought I was in another zone or something like that. But then I came and performed, and he was very happy about that. So I don't know what kind of preparations that I undergo for each and every different characters or different moments or different situations. In another case, or in Durga side, particularly people say about that switching scene in Durga side, where I play the character of Sedu and Marcos simultaneously. So even I didn't have an idea about how I was going to perform it. I just moved along with the moment, and when I performed, after the performance, I looked at Radish, and he said, "It's fine.
Okay.
This is good. This is what I wanted." And when we went for some extended shots and other different angles and things like that, if I wavered from that track, he came up to me and said, "This is what we want. This is not that thing. Don't do that much. Don't dilate your eyes this much.
Okay.
Or don't exaggerate things. Just be in that zone." So he used to correct me also.
Right.
So I depend on those. I depend on my instincts. I depend on my co-actors. I depend entirely on my director and script writers.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about your co-actor Dileesh in Urudura Sarachit, because he's one of those directors who's now acting everywhere. So it's just kind of I'm like, where are you directing? Finally, he's directing his next movie. But but what is it like to bounce off the energy of somebody like Dileesh?
I don't know. I think that there was some kind of unseen bonding that was happening.
Okay.
The first thing is that you should love movies. You should love what you do, and he was just loving. He was just loving what he's doing, what he was playing. He loved movies. Same thing was happening with me also. We were like on the same boat, and we loved the script. We loved our characters. So it was like moving along with that flow.
Right.
And we were open with whatever we had to make the scene much more better, to enhance the scene as a whole. Not like you getting overpowering the other character. Nothing like that. It's a give and take thing. And that kind of camaraderie and brotherhood it does matter.
Yeah.
And there's some kind of unseen love happening between those characters.
Talk to me about Lijomol Jose, because she's an actor again who is very good. So,
Yeah. She makes you act well. That's the thing. She is an actor, with a few movies has proved that she's in another league. And like movies like JBM and all, we were like dumbstruck
Yeah.
seeing what she has portrayed, the kind of characters and the kind of characters she is playing in Malayalam movies also. And when the character of Saumya that she's playing in Unmadam, it might sound a cliched thing, but she is doing something really different and amazing and very grounded, very realistic, and very organic. And that helps you as a co-actor as well. That makes you perform better, and that makes you struggle to make things happen. And I think that makes magic work on the screen as well.